on my way out the door. I have to go real quickly to the post office to send off my sketchbook project. This is my sketchbook. This is for the sketchbook project that's going to end up in the Brooklyn Art Library. And I went there just last month and visited, and I'm really excited. And this is kind of different. There's a mirror and newsprint, and I've got some fabric, and this says cracks, and it's supposed to represent sort of the crack in the sidewalk. And my whole thought was, in 10 minutes, sometimes you make large life decisions. You make the turning points can happen in 10 minutes. The very important things can happen in 10 minutes. And my other underlying thing is that sometimes the nasty things that aren't necessarily glamorous, like cracks in the sidewalk, can actually produce some things that are very beneficial. Anyway, finding beauty in even the cracks in the sidewalk, and that's basically what I did. The beginning starts off very ordered, very patterned, talks about direction, talks about things being organized and making choices and having sort of some order to things. I say the injustice section, and this is where I illustrate a story that I'm walking home from the subway, crossing the street, and I pleasantly do a very theatrical fall and land flat on my face in the middle of the street. Busy traffic stopped, clearly, because I was walking across the street. So I decided I would take a bow for my brilliant, brilliant fall and allow the people to understand that I was okay. Then on the half-a-mile walk home, I encountered snow. Then I encountered wind. And then I encountered brilliant sun. And I thought, this is crazy. I don't understand how this could all be happening in such a short period of time. And I said, it's really not that crazy. How about Mary, that honestly, as much as you think you're in control of things and how much you think you have the ability to order things and kind of make things, there's going to be things that remind you how out of control you really are. You are not control. So I had a sort of a sudden sense of priority. I had a humility that came across me at that moment. And I said, you know what? Your father wrote the will the way he wanted to write the will. And he was an honorable man, and he honored some commitments that he had. So, really, you need to let go. And that's kind of what this section is. This is a tab, letting go of, and this is in the middle of the book, so it's sort of representing the roots of the crack in the sidewalk and everything. It talks about how, letting go of the battle is pretty much what needs to be done. And then on the other side of letting go, you have this wonderful opportunity to allow grace to become. so then I started, I wanted to illustrate and memorialize the things I remember most about my house. And that is things like the stone bench, the wonderful stone front of the house, and the shutters and the little S-hooks, the porcelain sink that we had and how my dad always used to dry paper towels on them, the beautiful doorknobs that we had in our house, glass doorknobs. And then I come to an interesting section about my bed. Now, my bed, was a twin bed. It was an antique twin bed. And, I was looking forward to sort of getting the twin bed. Well, now that I have an opportunity to get back into the house, and I was like looking forward to getting back my bed, I discovered that the person who had possession of the bed decided that it needed to be cut up into tiny pieces. And so I was sad about that, but I didn't know. I mean, the bed was gone. I just heard that it had been cut into tiny pieces. Well, I was mowing the lawn and I discovered this, and this is a photograph of it, a tiny piece of my bed. You would have thought I came across a gold mine. Enjoying the wonderful experiences that I have in that wonderful place. This is scripture from Philippians 3:8. And this is a painting I did of another wonderful house. It's a house of worship that is actually has another little story going with that. But this is a painting I did in 2001, oddly enough. 2002. It's crazy. Anyway, these are wonderful photographs I took from the art house, the Brooklyn Art Library, rather. And this is a way you can stay in touch with me on my website, www.maryjenningsart.com. I also have this great cute little page with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. And this will be posted on YouTube. So enjoy the video, and thank you so much for letting me share my sketchbook project with you. Enjoy.